What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing the preview of the Dortmund game against Manchester City from Germany. It's the last away game of the group stage for Manchester City. It is to Germany, to Signal Iduna Park for Dortmund away. Over 3,000 Blues travelling down, could be closer to 4,000 Blues travelling down, so anybody that is going, do have a great trip. I was meant to be one of them heading down there, but circumstance mean that will not be happening, unfortunately. But everyone that is going, do have a fabulous time, which I'm sure you will. But this is Borussia Dortmund taking on Manchester City in the Champions League group stage, match day 5. City have already qualified for the last 16. Dortmund have got the chance to secure qualification to the last 16 here. Manchester City have a chance to secure top spot in the group, so it is all to play for on Tuesday, October 25th, 2022, with an 8 p.m. BST kickoff time. Game is live on BT Sport if you are in the UK and wanting to watch this game. Unfortunately, no watch along for this game, but I will have a review video up tomorrow for you guys to enjoy. Now, this video is sponsored and it is brought to you by BetMate. This week's pot is a 6-game special, including Borussia Dortmund taking on Manchester City. It's a pot worth £500, paying up to 20 places. Top spot is getting £120. It's a £5 entry fee. You can enter for free by using my code JSGC5 on sign up. We'll give you a £5 free bet, and I will be discussing BetMate more in the video. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. That would be much appreciated. 200 likes is the aim. Subscribe to my channel as well if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, and do let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. So let's crack on then with this video. Permutations time first and foremost. Sevilla, they're taking on FC Copenhagen in the earlier kickoff on Tuesday. A draw in that game does mean that Dortmund will qualify for the last 16 without even kicking a ball. Both teams are on 2 points. Dortmund currently sitting on 7 points and 5 points clear. A draw means they'll both be 4 points behind Dortmund with 1 game to play for them. So Dortmund would go through without even playing Manchester City. If it does get to that and one of the teams do win, then Dortmund, a win will see them qualify for the last 16. A draw and a Sevilla win will see Dortmund qualify for the last 16 on head-to-head, and Dortmund drawing and Copenhagen winning will take that to the last game. For Manchester City, as long as we don't lose, we qualify in first place. A 1-0 loss for Manchester City will see Dortmund go top, as they'll be level on points with a better head-to-head on away goals, as it did finish 2-1 at the Etihad, so they've got that 1 away goal. A 2-1 win for Dortmund would see Manchester City remain top of the group. That would be on head-to-heads, and City having a much better goal difference. Any 1 goal loss for Manchester City from there, 3-2, 4-3, 5-4, etc., etc., would see City top on away goals. Dortmund winning by 2 goals or more would send them top on head-to-head. Manchester City, in our final game, will be playing Sevilla next week at home. Dortmund, they'll be playing away in Denmark against Copenhagen next week. Now, Dortmund, they did win at the weekend 5-0 against Stuttgart at home, so I imagine they're probably going to stick to a very similar team for this game, and to be fair, none of them players deserve to be dropped after winning 5-0 at the weekend. So with that in mind, I'm expecting to see Kobel start in goal, Schlotterbeck and Hummels at the back, Soulé at right back and Guerrero at left back. Normally it'd be Thomas Meunier going in at right back, but he's injured and won't feature, so it will more than likely be Soulé. Could well see Emre Can starting alongside Jude Bellingham. It also could be Ozcan started alongside Bellingham against Stuttgart. It would be Adame on the right, Giovanni Reina, Claudio Reina's son, former Manchester City man Claudio Reina, of course, USA international. His son will be playing on the left. I'm expecting to see Julian Brandt going through the middle with Moukoko up top. Marco Reus out of this game, I do think. Thomas Meunier definitely out of this game. Decent team. Jude Bellingham, the danger man, he loves a goal against Manchester City. My early betting tip is Manchester City to win, Foden and Bellingham anytime. I'm expecting this to be both teams to score. If you want to stick to a safe bet, I would go for Bellingham any time. Now, for Manchester City, at the weekend, we beat Brighton by 3-1. We've had a week off since our defeat last weekend against Liverpool at Anfield. We're wanting to bounce back from our last Champions League game, which was a 0-0 draw away from home against Copenhagen, which was our first drop point of the group stage. Sergio Gomez in that game was sent off. He's suspended. He will not be featuring. Kyle Walker, Kalvin Phillips, they're both out of this game, and John Stones, he's back in training, but I'm not expecting him to start in this game. So I'm going to pop up my team prediction now for you guys. I'm going for Ederson to start in goal. I suspect it's going to be like a back three, Akanji on the right-hand side, potentially Laporte or Ake going on the left-hand side, and Diaz through the middle. Cancelo then will be given either the freedom of the left or the right, more than likely playing on the left and cutting inside and sitting alongside Rodri, De Bruyne, Bernardo, Silva in the middle for Manchester City. I'd like to see Phil Foden on the right-hand side, Jack Grealish on the left-hand side, and Haaland going through the middle. When Jack Grealish is on that pitch, Man City, they win games. I'd be starting him, and I'd be putting Foden on the right-hand side, would be my team. I think the two players most unlucky to miss out, really. Nathan Ake, not really done anything wrong. He could start. Laporte could be given a rest, and Ake goes in. And Ilkay Gundogan, how do I make room for him? For him to come in, to me, one of Bernardo, De Bruyne, Foden or Grealish has to be dropped, and I'd like to see all four of them players starting in this game. Julian Alvarez could be an option from the bench for Manchester City as well. John Stones could be fit enough to go on the bench, so he could be another option for Manchester City, and we could see one or two youngsters on the bench as well. I'm waiting for the travelling squad to be announced. Now, my score prediction, my heart's telling me 2-1, 3-2 Manchester City, a narrow Manchester City victory. My brain's telling me 2-2 Manchester City come away with a point, which is enough for us to seal top spot. It's job done, better head-to-head, and we move on. This isn't going to be an easy game. It wasn't an easy game at the Etihad, and it's not going to be easy here either. So we'll see with what the teams are and how both teams choose to approach this game. Now, moving back on to today's video sponsor, BetMate. As I've mentioned before, BetMate running a pot. It's worth £500, paying up to 20 plays. If you want to go and join, then do feel free. It is live on the app. It's the Champions League Tuesday special. If you want to go and join that, it's the 8 p.m. kickoff. You can use code JSGC5 on sign up to get a free £5 bet, so you can join this pot for free. The games you can select 2 players from each team available to you for this week's pot is Dortmund against Manchester City, RB Leipzig against Real Madrid, Celtic against Shakhtar Donetsk, Benfica against Juventus, PSG against Maccabi Haifa, and also Dinamo Zagreb taking on AC Milan. So with all that in mind, I'm going to pop up my prediction for BetMate for this, and I've gone with Donnarumma in goal of PSG. I've also gone for Dani Carvajal of Real Madrid, they're away at Leipzig, and I've also gone for Rafael Guerreiro of this game for Dortmund. I've also gone with Bellingham. I think he's going to grab a goal in this game, so I've put him as my captain, and I've gone with vice-captain Foden. He always seems to play well against Dortmund, so I put him as my vice-captain. I'm going against what I normally do, which is captain Haaland, but I cannot take Haaland out of my team, so he remains up top, and I've put Neymar of PSG, who are taking on Maccabi Haifa, as my 2 attackers. On the bench, I've got Joe Hart of Celtic, I've got Grimaldo of Benfica, who are taking on Juventus at home. I've also got Benessa of AC Milan, who are away at Zagreb, and I've also got Karim Benzema, the recent winner, of course, of the Ballon d'Or. Like I said, £500 pot, £5 entry, paying up to 20 places. First place getting £120, so come and join me, challenge me for this pot. Do remember to wait until teams have been announced before editing your team, so no rotation is catching you out. You've got until 5 minutes before kickoff to edit your team. That puts you in the best place to win, in my opinion. And as I've said, you can get a £5 free bet if you use my code JSGC5 on sign up. Do remember, when the fun stops, stop, and do remember to gamble responsibly. Let's go. I will see you guys tomorrow for the review of this game. Let's go City, let's secure first place, and let's have a dead match next week against Sevilla, where we can have full rotation and a nice little break for our players. So there we go, that has been the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this video. 200 likes is the aim. Also, don't forget as well to leave your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. Subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Aiming for 28k subscribers, less than 500 subs away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And a big thank you to today's today's video sponsor, BetMate. All details, links and everything, they're in the description. Go and check them out, and I'll see you all again tomorrow for that review video. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.